welcome to This is Pikeville, a look at all things tourism in the city of Pikeville. Jimmy Taylor, Director of Tourism, joins us today. He has a special guest with him. It's always fun when Josh Kessler comes along for the ride. So, gentlemen, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us, Jill.
So it's been a bit since we've been together to talk about everything tourist related that's going on in the city, and it seems as though we have a massive list of opportunities for our guests and our visitors to partake in. So first, let's let everybody know about our new tourism guide that can be picked up around town.
It can be picked up in all your local shops. It tells everybody it gives a brief history of the Hatfield McCoys. It also lets you know what shops are in downtown or at the Commons. It also has our attractions such as the arena and the Appalachian Center for the Arts, and also our horse stables and kayaking and things of that nature as well. It's a valuable resource, I think, to anyone coming into Pikeville.
It certainly is, and let's hold it up so we can let everybody see. I know they'll have a picture of it on the screen for us, but it is really just a well done. Kathy Atkins with the Economic Development Office creates that for you.
Absolutely.
And does a wonderful job making sure that all of the offerings and opportunities, and a history lesson is also in there. I find myself picking it up repeatedly throughout the week just to browse or to remind myself of things that are going on, or give me ideas of where I can go shop, or I'm aware of everything, but it's just you need to be reminded sometimes. And even for our community members, it's a great resource.
Where you can shop, stay, and play.
Yeah.
It has it all in there.
And you can find it on our website.
Absolutely. Visit Pikeville.com.
So Josh is joining you, and Josh always brings a whole other element, I will say.
I like that, thanks.
Do you like that?
Thanks, I like that one.
So Josh is really active on social media for the arena and for different things going on around town. He has a new segment. What is it? On the Road with Josh?
That's it, yes.
That you can see. But tell us a little bit, as we start the show, of what the offerings that are coming up pretty soon at the arena.
So we just had a great Comic-Con, a good crowd for that one. We were excited to have that. Kent Leedy brought that back again.
So tell everybody, I don't mean to interrupt you,
You're
but
fine.
what Comic-Con actually is.
So what Comic-Con is, this year we didn't do the guests, the celebrity guests. Usually there's celebrity guests involved with, with the COVID protocols and having to do, the airfare and all that. They skipped out on that, but it was a great turnout. We had toys, we had nostalgic items for sale, a little bit of everything in the pop culture world. And we had a cosplay contest too, dress up as your favorite character. The adult winner got $200, the kid winner got $100. I mean, it was a great event and a great turnout.
Jimmy Taylor, did you dress up and participate?
I did.
Contest?
You didn't see me, I was Batman.
Oh, you were. I don't know if I believe that.
This guy.
I don't know if you believe that, but it is a well-attended event.
It is.
And something a lot of people look forward to.
Yes, when people can't go out of town and travel to different cons like the Lexington or Columbus or those, they come to us. And I mean, we're a great local regional con. I mean, it's a great experience. And people always say we're coming back each and every year.
We look forward to them visiting.
Exactly.
So what else is going on?
We've got the Harlem Globetrotters coming back August the 25th. This is totally something different. They're rebranding. The Globetrotters are actually trying to get a NBA team too, so this is kind of neat in the process of coming to Pikeville. This will be a good show. REO Speedwagon, 40th anniversary of High Infidelity with Kip Winger. That's a good show, August 28th. You don't want to miss out on that one. Price is Right Live, as Paul called this show. It's the show that will not go away. We've had to reschedule it 3 times. This is happening September 15th, 7:30 p.m. And, of course, people always ask, can they be a contestant? Come 3 hours prior to the show. Go to the box office. There'll be someone there interviewing you to see if you're one of those folks selected at random to be on the Price is Right Live.
So we just can't show up and expect to be a contestant?
No, but you can win prizes and all kinds of cool things. I mean, it's neat. It's just like the Price is Right.
It does seem like the show that won't go away. Every time I turn around.
Haunted.
Well, especially through COVID, having to reschedule and find the date that's appropriate. So we finally have it. It is set, and you can attend that. Now, Jimmy Taylor and I thought maybe that we could pull some strings and become a contestant, but we probably don't really need to be.
No, but my thing is I've had so many phone calls about the Price is Right, the Price is Right, the Price is Right, and I keep directing them. They get tickets through Ticketmaster. They get
Ticketmaster.com.
tickets through the Community Trust box office,
Community Trust Bank box office, yes.
or they can call your personal cell.
I mean, I've given my personal sell out before for group rates.
You're not afraid, right?
I'm not afraid.
Not afraid.
Doesn't bother me.
Okay, anything else?
You know,
On the horizon?
just visit AppalachianWildernessArena.com. Of course, you got to talk about too, while Robin, the App Arts, James Gregory, September 17th, which will be right in line with the Price is Right Live.
Yeah.
Tickets are going well for that one. Visit theapparts.org. Great, talented comedian there. Don't want to miss out on him. But a lot going on. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. We just added our TikTok, so definitely check it out.
Oh my goodness, you have a
TikTok.
TikTok. I'll have to check that out for sure.
Now, James Gregory is going on the same time as
The Music, Moonshine, and Makers Festival that's coming up
Correct.
the 16th, 17th, and 18th. James Gregory, one of the funniest people I have ever witnessed in my life. Maybe second to Josh Kessler. But he is going to be at the App on that Friday night. But everything starts on Thursday,
Yes, it
September
does.
16th. So tell us a little bit about that.
food vendors, food vendors, food vendors. I mean, whatever you could imagine that you would want to eat will probably be there. All from all around the region, craft vendors. This year, square dancing, clogging, that's going to be on a stage right next to the new courthouse. Our farmers market's going to set up. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of demonstrators that will maybe show you blacksmithing, maybe show you wood carving, a lot of things like that. It's going to highlight our region.
Certainly. So this festival came about because we wanted to celebrate our heritage and our
did.
history and get back to the root of what has built us. So we're having, there will be moonshine tastings from
Yes, ma'am.
master distillers that are coming in, and our different distilleries for moonshine around the region, which is going to be, I know, very popular, but very, very informative as well, very educational. That area will be just outside the arena. The crafters that are coming, these are artisans where they're woodworking, whether it is a food artisan, because that is a craft too. We all know that jams and jellies certainly are very craft worthy. Painters, woodworkers, just a whole host of people that are going to show you how to make things. Bridget's Quilting is going to join us, coming out of her shop for a bit and setting up so you can see how she works.
She does an amazing job with her quilts. I
Absolutely.
bought one for myself, so
Yeah.
I know she does a really great work.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think what we're going to find with this, not only, and the music too, that we're going to have on the Mountaintop Media stage at Appalachian Wireless Arena is going to be a good mix. Lots of different genres, lots of different
Variety of bluegrass.
variety of
yeah.
things going on. So mark your calendar. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we have a website for that festival, Moonshine Music Makers and Makers.com. Also social media, Facebook, Instagram. Haven't done TikTok yet, but maybe Josh, maybe we'll pull a page from what you're doing too.
Go for it.
Because we want everybody to promote this.
We do.
And these festivals, lots of things going on at the arena. You know, when we were shut down for the pandemic and were not able to have great events for people in the city, we planned and we planned and we planned and we rescheduled and rescheduled and we continued to plan. So now our calendars are really full and we're wanting to provide opportunities for our guests, our visitors to come in, but also our residents too, because everybody is looking for something to do and they're wanting to stay close to home.
A lot of these things that we've got in works and plans are, a lot of it are free. I mean, you can come and see these things for free and learn how to do some of these things for free.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that it's hard to believe, but there's not a minute that goes by that we're not planning something for the city of Pikeville.
It is 100% true.
It is.
100% true. Something we're in the process right now of planning, and I know both of you have been able to partake in the fun of this event in the past, is the Kentucky State Fair. They didn't have the fair last year, having it this year, and we will be in attendance.
From the 19th to the 29th in Louisville, yes ma'am. This year we've decided to go with the same length of booth that we had last year or the year before. It's a 10 by 40, and we're sectioning it up into 3 different sections. One that's going to showcase our arena, one that'll showcase our main street and downtown, and the other that'll showcase the highlights of our Hatfield-McCoy heritage. Larry Miller. He's dedicated to making us a cabin front, and
Yes.
I just can't imagine how tough that's going to be, but I do believe he can do it. The museum has graciously donated their mannequins that we had there in 2019. I don't know if you see that or not, but these were a hit. People came and they would take their picture with our mannequins, and they absolutely loved them. We get our message. We get the brochure. We get shirts and whatever swag that we're giving away that day to over 600,000 people. I can't tell you how valuable that is as far as marketing dollars that we push out just for the state fair, because it gets our message to several different states at one time.
Yeah. The state fair, I had never been until we were there a couple of years ago, so I was amazed at the work and time that goes into that, and the offerings that were there, and from the livestock to the exhibit halls to the food, the concerts. It's just amazing. So we're thankful for the opportunity to get to go.
And if you have the time and you're going to be in Louisville, please stop by, see us, tell us what you think about ours, and also you can visit Pride of the Counties, which that's what we're a part of. That's where all of the counties in the state gather together, and you could visit our neighbors here at Pike County Tourism, Prestonsburg Tourism, Paintsville Tourism. They all going to be there, and they do a marvelous job at entertaining folks and making sure that they know we're here.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be there a couple days to work myself, so
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
going to be a lot of fun. So both of you, I wanted to ask you, we have new additions to Pikeville Pond. They are our beautifully colored paddle boats
Yes,
that
ma'am.
came as a result of our comprehensive plan. We needed some recreation on the pond, so that's what we did. I know they were delivered to the arena, Josh, and you got to try them firsthand on the blacktop.
Correct. Let's just say it gets really warm on those paddle boats.
The metallic paint
Yeah.
probably added to the heat.
Definitely.
So we got 5 paddle boats. They're currently in the Pikeville Pond, and they're operated by Muddy Boots. They're the same people that operates H&M Stables and our Hatfield-McCoy River Trails. You can go and rent the paddle boats Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11 to 6. You can also rent those out to fish by the day. I think they have a flat rate for a 7-hour stay on the ponds where you can fish out of the boats if you'd like. So they're doing a tremendous job with that, and from what I understand, they've been pretty busy.
I think so. I loved seeing that first weekend, the pictures that were in the pond that were shared on social media by several different people that went down and tried their hand. And look, it's not easy.
It's
Paddle
not.
boating is not easy. I mean, it's not just a float. You got to get in there and work. I always say that, my favorite thing to do that we offer in the city is to get on a kayak and float down the river. That is the most breathtaking scene. It takes you far, far away from the hustle and bustle of your everyday life if you can just focus on it. Now, there's really not a whole lot of effort involved there. You just kind of float and paddle along. The paddle boats are a different story.
paddle
So
boats
be
are a different story.
forewarned that might be something.
Those are also 4-person paddle boats,
Yeah.
each one of them. So bring your family, have fun, kayak down the river. You can even tube down the river. Take horseback riding lessons from Dana at the stables. Visit our trails, horseback riding trails, and our multi-use trails. There's all kinds of things to do here in Pikeville, and like I said, the majority of it is free.
It absolutely is. Yeah. Hatfield-McCoy River Trail stays busy. H&M Stables, all operated by Muddy Boots. If you're looking for something to do and get outdoors with your family, those are the people to call.
606-794-9881.
Easy as that.
Easy as that.
So we do want to remind everyone that we have our tourism website,
We do.
visit Pikeville.com, and your app that we always want to remind people to download that has a calendar of events there.
Apple and Android, yes ma'am, and that calendar is chock full of events.
Every day I look at the calendar, something new
grows.
pops up. And it is a great addition to what we offer our guests that come into town. So definitely if you know someone coming in and you're watching the show today, make sure that and if you live here and you haven't downloaded the app, make sure that you go ahead and do that.
And if you live here, you can also go to the city's website, pikevilleky.gov, where you can click on the reservations tab and reserve the Garfield House or Bob Amos Community Center, as well as the shelters the ones on Bob Amos, there's 3 shelters there you can rent, or the one in City Park, the shelter and the gazebo combined.
Before we go, I have to ask Josh if he's planning any more announcements coming up very soon.
We hope to have one by at least the 1st of next month.
Oh, goodness.
That's the plan. If everything goes as very smooth as possible, we're looking to have quite a bit out for the fall and winter.
It seems like you have announcements every other week of
It's-
things coming into the arena.
There's a lot going on.
There is.
Paul and Larry, they do a great job bringing the things. My job, of course, make sure you know what's going on.
Yeah.
So as soon as we can announce it, of course, people don't realize that promoters or whoever give you a deadline when you can do this. You can announce it only at certain times, and we usually try to plan it to where it's a national announce.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a national tour announcing with it, so it just goes out together. So look for that. We've got a lot going on.
Well, we certainly appreciate both of you and the hard work that you do to provide activities for our community members, our guests, our visitors that come in, and certainly not just from here, but from all around the region. So thank you for what you do, and I look forward to our chat next month when we can maybe have some more announcements and see what else you have up your sleeve.
Absolutely.
Jimmy Taylor, Josh Kessler, thank you so much for joining us today, and I look forward to next month when we can get together again and talk about the great offerings that we have in the city. This is Pikeville. Thank you so much for joining us.